Well, hello there, and happy Halloween to you. This is the Archivist, and obviously from tradingcardarchives.com, and I'm here to try and do a Halloween special. I don't really know how this is going to work, but I've tried to make it really interesting and hopefully something I don't think you're going to see anywhere else. At least I'm pretty sure. The reason for that is because I am one of only four people in the entire world who has this specific collection. Now, a lot of people have parts of this, like a lot of people have little parts of this, but I don't think there's anyone, maybe, like I said, only four of us that have all of this, right? And of those four, I think I'm the only one who makes YouTube videos. So I think this is your only opportunity to see what you're about to see. It's going to take a while, though. It's going to take many videos to get through it all. In this video, we're just going to do an unpacking. So we're just going to unpack everything. We're going to talk about and look at each of the packages, like the mini packages. You'll understand in a minute. And we're not going to open any of them. There might be some loose cards that we can look at, but for the most part, we're just going to be looking at packaged product today of all different kinds. You can probably see here I've got my big scissors out, which is rare. I don't get those out very often, so you know something big is coming. And then just to also kind of help you understand what is about to happen today, I put one of these together just for today. So this is a 5,000 card box. It's called a monster box by, who makes these? BCW. BCW makes these. And they ship flat. So they ship flat and it's very easy to, you can also buy them at card shops. But then you have to assemble them by folding them and like sticking the tabs in here and stuff. But it's not too hard to do. And you put the cards in like that, right? But 5,000 cards, right? We're going to fill this today. We're probably going to fill this and half of another one. It's going to be epic. All right, let's get going. And I'm going to put this over here because basically what's going to happen is I'm going to be taking stuff from this table and putting it in that box because I cannot fit everything on this table. So let's get going here. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, so here's the box. You probably heard me sigh a little bit as I lifted that. I'm pretty strong. I work out. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to brag either. I don't work out a lot, but I am pretty strong. And still, this is heavy. This is a 7.5-pound box of trading cards. Not bricks, not bowling balls, not weights. It's a 7.5-pound box of trading cards. And it's not just like 10 boxes of the same thing. It's every single Halloween card that RRParks has created over the last 10 years. So who is RRParks? We have to do a little bit of background before we really start digging into this, or none of this is going to make any sense. I put these on just over the addresses. Sorry, they're dupes. I have like hundreds of dupes of these, so don't worry about I'll destroy these too. It's not a big deal. These are actually supposed to be sticker cards, but they're so old. They're from 2012 that the sticker glue is kind of decayed, and now it's just a trading card. You can't peel it. If you try it, it just peels apart in half. There's no sticker anymore, so I taped them on. But that's just over my address and stuff, just so you can't, you don't immediately see my address. But the reason I had to do that is because Richard wants us to open it from this side. So I didn't want to tilt it over and open it from the bottom because obviously he like packed these by hand, and so it's probably arranged in a way where you're meant to go through it like that. Which is what we're going to do. Again, so RRParks, RRParkscards.com. I recommend you go to that website and just take a look at it. It's classic. So RRParks is a solo guy. He works by himself, completely by himself. And he's an independent trading card producer. So independent, by himself, right? Maybe some of his friends help him out once in a while, but for the most part, it's just this guy by himself. For 10 years now, he's been producing sets. And he's produced some amazing sets. He's produced sets based on the Three Stooges, based on the Nosferatu movie. I'm going to get those in a bit. Tons and tons of different Halloween properties that he has licenses for, right? Ultraman. He has a ton of Ultraman licensed cards, including signed autographed cards that he went out and sourced, right? By himself. Again, this isn't Topps with thousands of employees. This is one guy calling people in Japan and saying, will you autograph this card? And then sending the card to them. They autograph it, send it back, and then he puts it in a box and sells it to you, right? That's how this works. It's not magic, right? And he did that. He's got Sharknado ones, Mystery Science Theater 3000. I have a bunch of those here. I'm trying to get more, but it's hard. It's hard because he has like storage units, so they're in a storage unit. And as soon as he opens that storage unit up, I'll buy all of them that he has, but he hasn't opened it yet because he was focused on this Halloween stuff for the past few months. And so what he does is he makes the sets, gets the cards printed, prints the boxes, assembles it all by himself. So he packs the boxes by hand, all of them, and then sends them out. And he's been, like I said, doing this profitably for 10 years now. He's one of a handful that does this. There's probably 5 or 6 other publishers like that in the world. And as far as I know, he's the best one by far. And his website is weird. It's old, it's weird. And again, it's just, he's alone, right? So it's not, he doesn't have a big store or anything. If you email him, he just emails you back. Like, it's not, he doesn't have customer support. It's just Richard. He just emails you and he's like, hey, thanks for your interest. And, and I've talked to him quite a bit. I didn't get any kind of deal on this. I didn't even ask. I'm not that kind of a person. I paid, full price for this product. Every penny, and I have no complaint about that at all. He did not ask me to make a video or anything either. I'm doing this because I'm a fan, right? And I like these cards and I want to show them to the world. That's why I'm doing this. Like, he didn't pay me or anything like that. Not that I would accept his money. Anyway, I would freely and happily do this for him. That's what we're going to do. Oh my goodness. And it's interesting because a lot of the publishers we're buying from in China are just like Richard. They're just independent people just doing their thing and making sets by themselves, right? And sometimes they get big. Like Kaio got huge as a big company, but it took a long time. Same with Richard, although I don't think Richard ever wants to be a big company. He just kind of wants to be by himself. But yeah, we're going to now open this box, go through it all. There was a Kickstarter for the 10th annual Halloween set. So he makes a different set each year, and they're completely different sets, but sometimes they have like gimmicks that are in every single one. Like there's I don't want to spoil. Anyway, there's all sorts of cards that are like in each series. And then along with that Kickstarter, he offered an ultimate bundle, which was like a catch-up. So if you wanted to pay a lot of money, it was about $500, he would send you all 10 of the sets. So he still has leftover ones from the very first one he did 10 years ago, right? And he'll sell those to you. And so that's what I did. I bought that. So this is the ultimate edition. This is 10 years of RRParks cards. There's an envelope in here. We'll open that first. Oh, okay. So it's a backer card, I guess. He says, thanks, Eric. And I've said this before, but yeah, my real name is Eric. But yeah, he doesn't know me as archivist. Y'all do. But yeah, this is a card he made for the 10th Halloween, and it's pretty cute, huh? And so he gets these printed and cut himself. Like he doesn't print them at home, right? He gets them professionally printed. But he cuts, and then this is obviously signed and numbered, right? And I guess I was backer number 14. I tried to be first. I wanted to be first, but I guess I didn't get up early enough in the morning. I was close. But yeah, I got 14. So that's very nice. Very nice of him. So there's our first card. First of maybe 6,000 cards we're going to look at today. Y'all think I'm joking. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. This is Okay, so it looks like now we're going to have some mini boxes. So I'm going to take this off the table here and take one of these out. Oh, this is going to be a whole thing. Let's start with the smaller one. No, let's start with the... Oh, I can't get either one out. Okay. Whew. I got it. Okay. Here we go. All right. So, uh, well, that card got bent a little bit, but so yeah, this is one of the Ultraman cards. So that's not actually part of this. Apparently, he just taped it to the top, but it got. Let's see if I can rescue. I mean, obviously, I can't rescue this because there's tape over it. Maybe I can kind of rescue this card. I don't know if I want. I don't think I can. Okay. Oh, it's just an ad card anyway. So this is a promo card he makes. When he makes a new set, he makes these promo cards advertising the set. Right. So that's what this card is. It's not really a card, although I'm now that I have it and it's like this, we're gonna preserve it like this. Oh, I've got to get the tape. Okay, here, let me get the tape. Yeah. You know me, this is what I do. I preserve the trash. Nice. Perfect. Okay, we're going to keep that safe forever. I know I am 100% aware that there was no intention for that to be part of this collection. And that is exactly why it is now part of this collection. This is what happens though, like when you collect things, right? It's stuff like that becomes incredibly valuable in the future because everybody gets the regular stuff. Like you collect action figures, right? Everybody has the action figures, but only some of the people kept the packages. And then only some of the people kept like the little booklet that came inside of it, right? And if you have all that stuff, it's worth a lot. And so you want complete, and so this completes it. Even though I get that makes no sense at all right now. It will. Okay, here we go. My goodness. All right, so this is RRParks. And like I said, we're not going to be opening the actual cards in this video. We will do that, but not in this video. But this is his... what is this? Is this box 10? Yeah, and these cards on the box are meant to be cut out. You're meant to cut these out and include these cards in your set. Like, that's the intention. I love how he even makes the perforation on here just like, exactly like you would get in a retail box, right? He makes it just like it would be a retail product. But again, it's just him. He makes this by himself, designed it himself. You can kind of tell. That's actually Richard right there. I'm not insulting him saying this, but yeah, his tagline is he's the ugliest man in trading card publishing. I don't know about that. There's some very ugly execs at Topps, but he does his part. So again, I don't know what this is. I assume this is the newest one. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Oh yeah, here we go. Our 10th annual. So this is the 10th box. Let me put that to the side then. So then I assume that this other thing here has all the rest in it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's heavy. It's heavy. Okay. That box is kind of handmade. All right. So, yeah. This is an eBay box. Nothing taped. So I'm checking the box to see if there's another card taped to it. There isn't. we're gonna just crack this. I think you can see now why I got my big scissors out. This would have been cut this. Other way in. I guess I could have gone in from the bottom. Thing is, I'm not going to save this box. So it's a nice box. Telling an old man, because I look at a box like this. That's a nice box. All right, here we go. And now, remember, this is 10 years worth of his stuff, right? And so this is today. He's making these big things like this. But when it first started, they were smaller tuck boxes. And in fact, most independent trading card products that you get are going to be in these kinds of tuck boxes like this. And, you know, obviously this is old now. This is what, from 2014. Monster Times trading card set. I'm not sure. Anyway, but this is, I don't know exactly which one this comes from, but this is basically what it will look like, these kinds of boxes like this. And here we have Honey Bunch, did you just fart? Well, lady, I found the problem in your cellar. It's infested with me. It's cute, right? So there, this is, what is in here? I don't want to go through all this, but I'm just kind of curious what this particular thing is. It's a retro 1960s card series. Oh, it's got, okay, yeah, it's got another press line. Let's get rid of that. Okay, here. Did I just throw away? No, okay. Yeah, so this, these are more promos. Cracked Ice? That's Richard Parks again. Oh, this is the 9th one, I guess. Okay. And then, I mean, that's the promo card. I didn't actually back the 9th one, remember? I bought the Ultimate Edition, so. These are like uncut, these are uncut cards. That's kind of insane. All right, so that's a thing. So much here. Yeah, get ready. I'm not entirely sure how we're gonna do this. Okay, here's some more. What's in here? These are Stooge Laughs horror trading cards, and these are packs. And like, you're looking here at independent product, right? So this is like taped. It's not professional, right? But it's still cool in its own way. To have anything like this, I think, is pretty awesome. And then there's some more of these kind of uncut things in here. I'll just kind of go through some of them for you. This is the wrapper. This is Halloween 2020. So these are like old comic book. Wow, those are cool. I don't know if you remember, but comic books used to have ads like this in them. Isn't that neat? That's super cool. Okay, so there's another thing we could look at later. We're going to look at all this stuff today, but we're going to go. Here is Gary Saves the Graveyard. Bonus toy surprise inside. And this is UCB. Wow, okay, UCB is, they're very professional. That's a comedy, that's an improv group here in LA. So they have a theater up on Melrose Avenue. And you can go watch UCB comedy shows, and they're awesome. They're a troupe. They train people for Saturday Night Live and that kind of thing. A lot of the Saturday Night Live people come from UCB. The web series cult classic. Super awesome. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, fun. Actually, let me get them unwrapped from the plastic. When I can. Oh, this is falling apart. you know, being independent stuff, it's kind of all falling apart a little bit. It's also old. Remember, this is old products from his previous collections. So these are, I'm not too sure, Thomas Aquinas or something. Here is Scary Clowns. 8 creepy mini cards. Scary Clowns. And that's Mystery Science 3000. Oh, that's other stuff he makes. Yeah. And then here is Halloween Series 5. So maybe as we go through here, we'll be able to find all the series and put them together. Because what's in here are like actual series and then a bunch of extra stuff. You can tell. Gotta get some of this out then. These are cute. So these are Monster Choke and Gag. They're all like joke cards, basically. I'm gonna move this. Sorry, guys. Yeah, things are getting crazy. We're gonna start doing things like this now. I would preserve all of this. Like a lot of, I don't think I'm actually gonna open it all. Kind of like we usually do here. Right? Maybe I'll open 2 of those, and I'll preserve the rest. And I'm gonna keep it all in this box here. Some more. So this is 3rd series. Oh, it's all of them. So that's 3. That's 8, 7, 9, 7 again. So 2 copies of 7. Maybe 2 different 7s. Sure. 5. And here is. Oh, okay. So this one is open. This is the wrapper for 4, and these are all the cards that would have been in 4. They just aren't in the wrapper. Okay. Oof. And this should be awesome. These are like I said, he makes all kinds of stuff. So some of it is from, like, this is from a web series. These are from old newspapers. These are kind of like art print cards, joke cards. These are going to be art cards of the Grim Reapers. So different paintings that feature death, right? Awesome. Let's get that opened. This is like over one side. Oh, it fell apart. I knew that would happen. Yeah, this is like overwhelming. There's so much in here. I mean, we're just getting started. Here's something at the bottom. Horror heads. Bubblegum tattoos. Happiness is a mouthful. These are not tattoos. Don't get them wet. Okay. Not actually tattoos, I guess. There's so much. Quartermass and the Pit, Series 1. Quartermass and the Pit is a UK show, UK television show from a long time ago. More Scary Clowns. That's Series 2. Look organized. We're gonna have to organize all this stuff. Here's Horror Monsters Series 3. Here is Halloween Trick or Treat Series 8. Here is comic characters. I mean, each of these is like its own little miniature set. Here's a Gary Saves the Graveyard. That goes with that, probably. Daredevil's Chewing Gum. Monster Choke and Gag, Series 9. Here's another Quartermass and the Pit. This is Series 3. The Dungeon of Dr. Drek. So this is, again, another, like, web series on Wikipedia and YouTube where they review movies and things. That's what this is. And so this is a card set, you know, based on that YouTube series. Here's another one. That's first and second. The Most Irritating Man in the World. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm sure it's horrifying. Here's more Scary Clowns. So we've got a bunch of the Scary Clowns series. Yeah, we're not done. Don't even think we're done. Series 6. Okay. If that's Series 3, that's Series 6. I don't know. I'm 7? Yeah, okay, 7. What am I looking at? Chronicle. Okay, this is a Chronicles of the Grim Reaper, so that's part of that. Series 10, so that's these. Quartermass and the Pit, Series 5. Oh, nice. Okay, now we're getting into some individual cards that are just kind of sitting in here. Here is a... so even though he's independent, right, he produces cards that are for collectors like, you know, us, the people that are on this channel, me. He produces cards with gimmicks, autograph cards, lenticular... Sorry, my wire here is completely crazy. Here's a lenticular card. And it's like a Ouija board, right? Leave me alone! It's a flip card with, I guess... There's a lot on here. Buy more RRParks cards. Oh, and it's got instructions. That's hilarious. So it's, you know, it's kind of like one of those Magic 8 balls, but it's obviously, you know, it's kind of rigged so that you always end up having to buy more Richard Parks cards. Which, from his point of view, is probably the thing he wants. So. It's a little bit curved is all. I'm going to just put it in a top loader here to try and start it uncurving. There. Did I drop? Oh, I put it over here. Sorry. Here's, what is this? A printing plate. Wow. I don't want to open that. But this is the, I guess, the black printing plate from the base set back, card number 4. Oh, I can open it. Okay, it's just in a sleeve. Huh. That's awesome. And so that's the black that would have gone on that card, but there's other colors on the card. So, you know, this is just the black ink, right? There's other colors would have gone on this card too. That's pretty neat, huh? Okay, keep going, because, yeah, we're not even close to done here. This is, I guess, just... Seek and find all 9 Macquarie portrait cards. I'm not entirely sure what that is. Another back here. This is, I predict you are now reading this trading card. He's right. So much. So much. I'm I am essentially completely overwhelmed right now. Their golem? Wow. That that is an old German movie. Very old. Here's another one of those comic book cards. Oh, this is from the seventh series. Organizing and sorting all of this is more than I thought it would be. Comic advertising. These are so cool. I think those are kind of neat. Here we have, for all you Soviets out there, this is... what? Richard, what is this? Well, I'm gonna assume it's some cosmonaut cards. 7th series of Scary Clowns. And Quartermaster in the Pit, Series 4. So we're gonna have all of those. I know you think we're getting close to done, but we're not. We're not. We're just not. Here's Series 4, so that goes... These are kind of the main series cards, right? Like when you're... Oh. And these are Three Stooges scary cards. And when he's using properties like the Three Stooges or Dr. Drek or the UCB stuff, he's licensed. He has licenses for it. So he goes out and does the work to get the licenses. He's not just printing cards willy-nilly, right? This is the 9th annual event. Free promos, okay. Let's see here, maybe. And then here is Series 2. So this is older. 2015. We've got some loose cards here. These are just Scary Clowns. Wow, the giant leeches. These are such... Oh. I mean, I've seen this movie a long time ago. It's not a good movie, but cool that there's trading cards based on it. And kind of not sure here. This is, I guess, Firegore. I'm not too sure what that is, but we'll get into that later probably. There's another bit of just some loose stuff here. These cards have embossing on them. Huh. Those are very nice. Oh, these are Gary cards. Okay. And then this is puzzle. This is a puzzle. Yeah, okay, so we can build the whole puzzle. The puzzles aren't so bad when you work with RRParks because he will send you the entire puzzle. He doesn't just send you part of it, right? He sends you all of it, so you don't have to worry about that. Here's a ghost card. A real ghost. So it says, to summon your real ghost, turn this card over, stare at the top point of the phantom's nose, at least 13. Oh, it's one of those. Okay, so basically if you stare at that, you're going to imprint it on your retina. And then if you turn your head quick and stare at something else, you'll see it on that other thing. It's an optical illusion. Quartermaster in the Pit, Series 2. I can't actually see the bottom of this box now, so, you know, we will. Eventually, we will finish this. The complete 49-plate 1538 series. Jeez. What? Well, I'm sorry. I'm not going to open it here because I said I wouldn't. But this one is intriguing to me. That's very intriguing. Okay, Shiver Bones. Shiver Bones. So if you remember the plate, the printing plate, it comes from this set. And then here we have Series 3, 10 cards, and 1 stick of fake gum. That's these things here. This is his gum. See? It's fake. It's cute, right? Everything is awesome. Oh man, there's a whole set of lenticulars in here. I'm gonna put those upside down so we don't spoil them. Those are cool. I mean, I spoiled them. They were cool. Here's a monster castle. It's another puzzle, so this will make a puzzle. Wow, that's a pretty cool image that it makes, too. And here is Trick or Treat Series 9. Okay. I have to figure out, basically, how I'm going to do these videos. Well, maybe this is Series 1. That might be Series 1. Because he wouldn't have known at that point that he was going to make more, so he probably would have labeled it just Galaxy of Tomorrow. Oh, again. Great. Love it. Perfect. This is actually the last thing. Strange True Stories. Very cool. All right. Well, that box is now empty. So we did make it through that entire box of stuff. Now remember, it's everything on the table here and also this. And so I'll just, well, we'll get into that later. I don't want to do that right now. Okay, sorry. Cool. Okay, so, it's going to be a long day. I am going to stop this video. I'll post it so you guys can start to understand what's going to happen. And then I will figure out basically like how to structure this. Maybe we'll do like a quartermass video. We'll do, you know, this video. We'll do kind of random video, clowns video. So we'll do all of these, but we'll do them in little sets. But for now, I'll stop this here and happy Halloween.